Good day, Oakland, the city of Oakland. We are here in front of the California State Office building. And why is that? Is because Assembly Bill 2108 addresses issues statewide. What type of issues? Criminal issues. It has to do with lack of consequences. AB 2108 is undermining Proposition 36 that a supermajority of Californians voted to put in place. And we are not going to tolerate that. We are going to speak out to the state assembly members, to the state senators, and we're going to tell them no, not in the name of Californians, because public safety comes first. Public safety 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 first. I'm Edward Escobar with the Coalition for Community Engagement, and we are here with civic leaders, elected leaders, and concerned citizens here today in Oakland representing the entire state of California. We are also having a simultaneous press conference in the city of Los Angeles at the California State Building as we speak. So our first speaker is Frank Lee, and he was tip of the spear for Proposition 36. So he takes this very personal when you try to undermine Proposition 36, as he should, as we all should, because this is all about public safety. Frank Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, everyone. My name is Frank Lee. I am the VP of California Coalition Against Drugs, CCAD. Now, as a former outreach director of Prop 36, I strongly criticize the author of AB 2108 for creating such a barbaric bill attacking Prop 36, simply ignoring the will of 70% of California voters. Not only that, it is a slap on the faces of Californians. It is an outright disregard to the wishes of Californians on a safer community and on proper accountability for retail theft. Now, if this bill was approved, it would actually increase the burden or even create a hurdle for district attorneys who would be virtually affected or even deterred to prosecute the criminals properly. Okay. Now, this bill does not take away their power to prosecute theft, but it does, become an initial step to erode the foundation of 36. The criminals' first bill is virtually encouraging the criminals to steal and keep stealing. Okay. Now, despite inadequate funding, Prop 36 actually is very successful, in deterring criminals. San Diego County is a very good example. We cannot afford to go back to pre-36 era. This is especially true when we have a 74-year-low consumer sentiment already causing our retail merchants much difficulties. Our legislators should offer a helping hand to them rather than imposing more hardship on these people. In actuality, U.S. Sentencing Commission is a non-partisan federal agency working so hard to assess, the sentencing issue. Now, year after year, they work so hard to study this issue and came up with the same result. That is, the longer that a person stays in jail, the less likely that this person would commit the same crime again. Deterrence, rather than leniency, is very important in criminal law. Now, we have no intention to punish people. We just want to have proper law and order, right? The retailers, they just simply want to survive. And families, they simply want to be able to shop properly. And Californians simply want to live in a safe community. Are these wishes too demanding? Now, right now, in California, we actually have huge problems. We actually have huge problems That's why we got overwhelming success in connection with Prop 36. That's why we always tell people that Californians have spoken, on this retail theft issue. So the 41 stubborn legislators who vote yes on AB 2081 should be criticized, and they should go back to school to learn the basic concept of democracy. Otherwise, they're not even qualified to be legislators here. Okay? So now it's imperative that Californians vehemently voice up and urge our senators to reject AB 2108, because this bill would be going to the Senate Public Safety Committee. A possible eventual destination of the bill is Senate Appropriations Committee, which should reject this bill outright, because this bill actually has a state-mandated local program. Now, at a time when we got a big deficit of over $18 billion and a structural deficit all the way through 2030, we did not have any funding for this dictatorial bill. So we got to reject it. Suffice it to say, I would like to urge everyone to stand up firmly with us to tell our legislators, reject AB 2108. So everybody should stand firm with us to say no to AB 2108. Thank you.
Public safety first.
Public safety first.
Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. All right, our next speaker is Noel Gallo, and he is the Oakland City Council member and the only elected official from Oakland that shows up to support public safety. So we are grateful to him, Noel Gallo.
Thank you, and certainly here, growing up here in the city of Oakland and East Oakland, public safety is number one. You do the crime, you do the time. And that's something that's a challenge right now. We get calls daily about somebody, Mr. Gallo, somebody broke into my business last night. We don't have any police response, or no one is willing to help me restart the business. So we need to stop the retail theft. We need to honor and respect what the voters passed with Prop 36 to make sure that retail theft is not allowed in any city, any neighborhood here in the state of California. Because if you walk down Broadway, you're going to see many businesses that have closed down. You go down on where I live on the Fruitvale area, well, many have closed down because of the retail theft at night, during the day, and we're not doing anything to enforce the laws that we have in place. And so we need to stay together. Public safety is number one, and let's stop the retail theft here in Oakland, in California, to make sure the jobs are available, and also the financial support is here for the city to create the services necessary. Thank you.
So right now, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the president of Santa Clara County Chinese Chamber of Commerce, who will unveil the sufferings of the merchants. Mr. Dennis Wen.
Hi, I'm Dennis Wan from San Jose. I'm the president of the Chinese American Chamber of Commerce down Santa Clara Valley. We strongly oppose the bill 2108. I think that bill seems like it favors the criminals instead of the abiding citizen and the retailers and the small business owners. The small business owner, they got robbed and they got taken into the stores repeatedly, but the crime is too lenient. They should impose harsh punishment in order to stop this repeated business. And many of the retail merchants and retailers, small business left town. They closed up the shop. Same thing in the Westfield. They stopped the operation because of the constant theft and robbery in the business. So I urge everybody to look at 2108 and reject it. Prop 36 is the right thing to do. So hopefully, and I urge everybody and try to reject the 2108. Thank you.
So right now, I would like to introduce to you a very famous leader in the Bay Area, especially in Oakland. You know, our Oakland Chinatown special leader, Mr. Carl Chan.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Carl Chan, and I've been, advocating for public safety for everybody. And I just want to remind everybody, many of our small businesses, whether it's a black business-owned businesses, Asian, Hispanic, and all businesses are being impacted because of the retail theft. And actually, I was hesitating whether I will come to this press conference again, because what happens in 2021, April 30th, I was here to speak against SB 82. And remember the SB 82, we all opposing it. And there was another proposal talking about, if people getting robbed, getting hurt, whether they're seniors, women, or anybody, if you don't get hurt seriously, it will become misdemeanor. So we were here to opposing it. And the reason why I said, I was hesitant, because I was interesting enough. One day before that, on April 29th, I was physically ambushed and attacked. And the scars still here, okay, not only my body, but here. So I just want to make sure to remind everybody. Sometimes, people are proposing something like this. They have to think about who they are impacting. And there has to be consequences when people are, committing crime, especially those are repeat offenders. I think it's important for us to making sure that we're here. We need lawmakers to protect the people, our seniors, the women, our small local businesses. So, and sometimes I was thinking about what are the criminals dangerous. You know what? I think for those irresponsible politicians, lawmakers, they're even more dangerous. And I just want to remind everybody, we just finished our primary. November general election is coming. And I always, for the last few years, I've been advocating, many of us, the voters, and we have to do one thing. We call that the report card of anyone is running for office. Stop based on, their good look, they may have good looking people running, fine, okay? They can give a beautiful speech, fine. But let's evaluate them by what they are doing and what they have been doing. And especially people making so many wonderful promises. And then when they got into the office, what are they doing? We have to making sure that these people are the one that we want. So we have to evaluate them by a report card. So I want to remind all of us, today, they have voted. Tomorrow is our vote. So we want to making sure that the people's voice will be heard through our vote. But once again, we are asking not only about our state assembly members, we're also asking our state senators, please understand why we're having this press conference. We are with you together. But in order to make this a safer California for all of us, we have to be understanding basic common sense. So making sure that we are here to oppose AB 2108 because we care about the people, we care about our small local businesses. Thank you.
So another dedicated leader who has been working so hard for public safety is also very concerned with this bill. He's the founder and president of Asian American Coalition for Justice, Mr. Victor Yu.
Thank you, Frank. My name is Victor Yu. I'm president of Asian American Coalition for Justice. We are here today. Public safety is not a partition issue. It is a community issue. It's a family issue, and it's a small business issue. And for many immigrant and Asian American communities, it's a survival issue. Last year, Californians spoke clearly to Prop 36. Voters said they want accountability. And they want safer streets. They want repeat theft and drug crimes taken seriously. They want compassion, yes, but compassion cannot mean abandoning victims, workers, seniors, merchants, and families who simply want to live and work without fear. Now, AB 2108 does to weaken that voter mandate before Prop 36 has even been fully implemented. That is wrong. In our communities, we have seen the impact firsthand. Stores are forced to look the lack of basic necessities, small business owners lose merchandise, customers and our workers are placed in danger. Seniors and families avoid commercial quarters that used to be safe and welcoming. This is not just about property. This is about dignity. It's about order. It's about whether California will stand with law-abiding residents or continue sending the message that repeat offenders face no real consequences. We support real treatment. We support rehabilitation. We support second chances, but second chances must come with accountability. A system without accountability does not help offenders change. It will create more victims. So today we call on lawmakers, repeat, respect the voters, fully implement Prop 36, provide the state and county resources needed to enforce it effectively. Do not cut it through AB 2108. To every resident, business owner, parent, and community leaders, speak up, contact your legislators, show up, do not let Sacramento ignore your voice. We are here to say clearly, stop AB 2108, defend public safety, protect our communities. Thank you.
So right now we have another important leader to speak to us. He has long been working very hard for public safety. He is our famous Fremont Vice Mayor and also Council Member, Mr. Xiao Yang.
Good morning. My name is Yang Xiao, City Council Member Fremont. And today I come here with a heavy heart because our state assembly let the voters and residents of California down again. And I'm here to send a clear message to the California Senate, which is say no to AB 2108. As you know, Fremont has been ranked the happiest city in the U.S. over the last 7 years in a row. But even as happy as we are, our city has been victimized by all kinds of retail thefts. And Proposition 36 brought us hope. Instead of fully funding Proposition 36, this AB 2108 actually gutted Proposition 36 and made it harder for prosecutors to prosecute all those retail thieves. Over here, I want to send a clear message again. Public safety is the most important thing for everyone. In order to realize our American dreams, safety is first. Therefore, I want to once again ask for all support to send a clear message to California State Senate. Say no to AB 2108. Public safety first. Public safety first.
Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. The assembly members in our area should be pointed out. We have Liz Ortega, who is enabling retail theft. We have Buffy Wicks enabling retail theft. We have Mia Bonta enabling retail theft. These are assembly members that are supposed to be the voice of the people. Who are they working for? Themselves. For the criminals, yes. That's what it ends up being, because the criminals benefit for lack of consequences. And so the penal system, we want a correctional system to work for the people. So we have our next speaker, Rocky Israni, and she is a congressional candidate for Eric Swalwell's position. That's District 14. So Rocky Israni.
Thank you, Edward. So As Edward mentioned, I'm Rocky Srani. I'm a business owner here in the East Bay, an attorney, and a recent candidate for Congress. And I'm here for one simple principle: that in a democracy, the people are the boss. In 2024, the people gave an order that they want public safety to be a priority, and not even a year later, you have Sacramento's response to it is AB 2108 that guts a voter-decided priority. Now, we've been hearing from others about what it means for on the ground, but I want to talk about what it means for democracy. 8.5 million Californians voted, and barely a year later, you have politicians that are looking to try to overturn that vote in Sacramento. This is not governance. This is basically contempt for the governed. I recently, as a part of the congressional run, I talked to a lot of people, and I think we need to remind legislators of this simple truth, that voters are not an obstacle to be managed. They are the authority that you answer to. They have a right to decide what the priorities of their community are. Accountability cannot be a one-way street. We demand accountability from our shoplifters. We need to demand accountability from our lawmakers as well. Respect the vote, protect Proposition 2108, reject save Proposition 36, and reject AB 2108. Thank you.
Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Just so you know, Assembly members got together in the middle of the night to pass Assembly Bill 2108 through. A majority, right, of Democrats, right? But this is about failed leadership and failed policies. We don't want to go down that slippery slope of partisan divisiveness. We need to focus on failed policies, failed leadership. That's where we're at. Some of them were cowardly and did not even show up because they knew that we were going to call them out. They need to be held accountable. If they do not do the job for the people, then it's public shaming time. And why? Because they earned it. That's why. All right, our next speaker, Francisco Acosta. He is a business owner and an Oaklander. Francisco Acosta.
Thank you, Edward. It is very simple. If you do the crime, you should do the time. And you know, these politicians, they're meeting in the middle of the night, just like criminals start when they are, choose that kind of life. They choose the darkness, to commit their crime. And that's basically how these politicians are acting right now. Crime is not something that just happens to you. That's something that you choose to do. And you keep doing it if there is no consequences, if there is no justice. I'm sick and tired as a taxpayer of being worried all the time, having to look over my shoulder. And, it's very nerve-wracking to see business broken into, where you see it on the news or where you see it with your own eyes, which has happened to me many times. Just yesterday, I saw a couple of guys vandalizing a U-Haul truck. And, you call the police, they never answer. So it's like, what's next? Are politicians working for the criminals now? It's like we live in an upside-down world, It's not right. We have to call out these politicians, and when election time comes, we have to remember which side they're on. They're working for the criminals, not for us, so we shouldn't vote for them anymore.
Español.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Francisco Acosta, y como lo dije temprano, es muy simple. Si tú cometes el crimen, tú tienes que pagar por él, tienes que ir a la cárcel. Pero estos políticos que tenemos ahorita en Sacramento, como tenemos a Buffy Wicks y tenemos aquí también a Liz Ortega, que debería ser una de las nuestras, pero no, están del lado de los criminales. Mia Bonta también. Ellos están tratando de cambiar lo que los votantes eligieron hace un tiempo atrás, de exigir que se haga justicia, que se encarcelen a los criminales. Ellas están tratando ahora de pasar una nueva ley para proteger a los criminales. ¿Y qué hay de nosotros los que pagamos impuestos? Nada. A nosotros que nos lleve la fregada. Eso no está bien. Hay que exigirles que cambien y cuando sea el día de las elecciones hay que votar por otras personas, no por ellas. Así que manténganse alerta, hay que seguir luchando por nuestro bienestar. Gracias.
好，我在这里再用中文讲一下。我是邵阳，是福利蒙市的市议员。今天来到这里，我怀着沉重的心情，因为我们加州的众议院的这些的议员们再次辜负了选民的期望。他们不仅没有 将36号提案能够拨款来使得我们的司法得到伸张，却是通过了 AB 2108号提案，想要把这个零售的盗窃这一项能够有设置很多的障碍，让地方检察官无法对那些盗贼们加以控告。我们非常的失望，我们也非常希望大家可以一起来向加州的参议院发出非常清晰的信息，就是坚决不能通过 AB 2108号提案。谢谢。
All right, public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Apparently, we are going backwards instead of going forward. We were calling out Governor Newsom and saying fully fund, fully support Proposition 36. And instead, what do we get? AB 2108? Boo! That's going in the wrong direction for public safety. That's sabotaging public safety. We don't want to perpetuate this exploitation of human suffering that people are profiting from. The nonprofit grifters, the union leadership that's tied to a national agenda, and they forget about the local issues impacting adversely the rank and file. And the folks that claim to represent the communities of color. Well, who gets impacted most? Disproportionately by the amount of crime that's unleashed on communities, if not the communities of color. First and foremost, always suffer the most. Always suffer the most. In the flat areas of Oakland, for example, you have a Latinos community. You've got the black community. You've got the Asian community, Vietnamese community. Chinatown has lost so much life. It is a ghost town after 4 p.m. in Oakland. People, that is unacceptable. Chinatown, San Francisco is still hustling and bustling. And it is the oldest and the largest Chinatown in the world outside of China. So we could have that across the bay. We need to support the people here. And that our next speaker is Tuan No. He is the founder of Asians Unite. Tuan No. Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Public safety first. Tuan No.
The people have spoken. An overwhelming supermajority demanded public safety. And yet our leaders, so-called leaders, have ignored us, have ignored the victims that have been assaulted, have ignored the shops that have been robbed repeatedly, and they are undoing accountability that the voters demanded by passing Prop 36. We are asking today why our representatives in this area, specifically, we are asking Mia Bonta, we are asking Buffy Wicks, we are asking Liz Ortega, what are you doing? Why aren't you standing up on behalf of the people, standing up for the victims, standing up for our small, struggling businesses and protect us? Why aren't you protecting our communities? You are betraying the public, you are betraying our families, and you are interested in yourself, in the community of Europe. But you will be held accountable when it comes time to vote, because we are here, we are standing proud and tall, and we're speaking out. Enough is enough. Stop with the criminal protections, prioritize victims, and stand up for small businesses and our communities. We will hold you accountable. Liz Ortega, come out and speak with us and justify to us why you voted to protect the criminals. Buffy Wicks, we ask the same. And Mia Bonta, you should not be in office if you refuse to protect our communities. Thank you.
Public safety first.
Public safety first. Public safety first.
Public safety first. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here today, and the members of the press as well. Public safety, it's essential. But we need to have our voices heard. And if we do not continue these types of actions, then we will be ignored. We will be stepped on. But we are telling the politicians in Sacramento and throughout California, we're telling them either step up or step off. That is a very clear message to them. I'm Edward Escobar with the Coalition for Community Engagement. I want to thank you all for joining. Public safety first! Public safety first! Public safety first! Public safety first! Thank you, everyone. Oh, great job, everyone.
Thank you.
No, unfortunately, Mandarin. I got your Mandarin. I'll probably ask.
Grinder.
Makes good sense. The whole
Okay, go. So I used you. I know. Okay. So I know you. Yeah, sure.
Is that something?
All right.
Name them.
Yeah.
Who voted. I have a whole list of names of all the people who voted. These just represent us. Yeah, exactly. We're already working on it.
I don't need to do because I'm not a newspaper. I need newspaper.
Wendy. Wendy, is it Wendy?